Welcome to Pet Allies Adoption Minute, sponsored by Shello TV. I'm Jill Tinkel, and we're here at the brand new shelter for Pet Allies with RJ, and we're about to show you something very special, a little on the sad part, but also a little on the exciting part, because I want to show you some of the things that Pet Allies does that you probably don't know about. These are things that are very costly. These are things that other shelters would not do for dogs. And so we've got a backstory. Let's hear the backstory before we open the door. Okay. Because we're going to show you what's special going on beyond this door. And so tell us who's back there and what's going on.
So Blue came to us, his owner came and said that the dog had broken its leg the day before and he didn't know how to deal with it, and his wife was in a coma in a hospital in Phoenix. So he's going to Phoenix. He wanted us to take the dog. So we didn't have any room. We didn't have a single kennel open, but we took the dog because obviously it was a medical emergency for the dog and for the person. So it cost $1,600 to get pins put in the leg, and he has removed the cast probably 8 times. We've had to recast it probably 8 times.
Oh no.
So we're not sure we're still saving the leg.
Right.
Because he's deaf and he's high energy and very difficult to handle. We have him on all kinds of medicines to try to sedate him in the kennel to keep him from tearing his cast off, but that dog can figure out how to get a cast off because he's bored, because he's deaf.
Exactly.
And so he has nothing to do but try to figure out how to get a cast off.
And he doesn't have his family with him.
He can't go out and exercise because you got the cast on his leg. He's restricted activity, so it's a very difficult situation for the dog.
Yeah, so let's make
not to amputate the leg.
Let's make a very blunt point. Most other shelters, I'm not saying around here, but around the United States, this dog would have been put down the day that was brought in.
Because it's deaf and it's got a very difficult medical case.
A difficult medical case. It's going to be expensive and it's going to be difficult to adopt out. So you could have this dog here for a year or two before it gets adopted if it does. And you just can't, because there's 10 more dogs coming in behind Blue. We're not going to go back here because of the situation. We want to show you what our volunteers and our techs here at Pet Allies do for these animals, though.
They're recasting right now.
Okay, so what do we have going on here, RJ?
They're putting a new cast on the leg. You didn't forget about the x-ray, did you?
So this is Blue, and these are some of the fabulous people that work here at Pet Allies. Okay. And many of them have been here for years, and this is the kind of thing that we do here. So because of the expense, because it's such an unusual circumstance, this is why we ask you to think about donating to Pet Allies, because without your donations, we can't do these kind of things. These kind of dogs and circumstances would have to be turned away, but we don't do that here, RJ, and we thank you for everything you guys do. So we really want you to consider that, consider volunteering, consider donating to Pet Allies so we can continue this kind of service. So we thank you for joining us here today at the brand new shelter, and we hope to see you down here.
If you would like more information about the shelter, its monthly events, or to schedule an adoption outside of regular hours, please visit www.PetAlliesAz.org or call the shelter at 928-537-8009.